Hello, and welcome to a Woman's Experience podcast. It is your girl, Jamesia. We are going to get started. As always, want you guys to know that I missed you. We're here. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you click join. Make sure you let me know that you're here. Listen, I have been looking at some things that I've noticed. Your girl is branching out into some different states. So I want you to let me know, not only are you that you're here, but let me know where you're viewing from. I get excited when I see those things. So make sure, now listen, don't say, hey, I'm Kim and I'm viewing from Facebook. Just say, hey, I'm Kim and I'm viewing from the state of. Can we do that? Because, y'all got confused one time when I said that and I ain't like it, but thank you. Thank you for telling me that. All right. So we're here, Facebook. We are here on YouTube. Anybody that is watching tonight, make sure you share the link. Make sure you let people know that, hey, this podcast is popping tonight. There's some information that's going to come across your live stream tonight. I'm super excited for our guest that is going to be on tonight. So how y'all doing? We are now in December, and I don't know about y'all. Fourth quarter for me is going really, really fast. We are about to walk into 2022, and I'm trying my best to stay ready. I'm trying my best to be ready. Like, I'm planning, I'm doing all the things that I need to do. But hey, listen, December 1st came and it's already December 6th. Next thing you know, it's going to be December 15th, and then Santa Claus is coming to town. And then once you cough slightly, it's going to be New Year's Eve. So I don't know about y'all, but if you had some goals, I make sure you are accomplishing your goals. You're getting that thing taken care of. Don't think you got time, because you don't. All right. So I hope you had an amazing day. My day went great, because why? I commanded my day to be awesome from the affirmations this morning. But I hope your day went amazing. If it wasn't just what you wanted to be, I hope tomorrow is better for you. All right. That is enough of my small talk. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you so much for tapping in and not just clicking the volume button in the corner just so that you can hear me, but you tap all the way in so I know that you with me. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right. So we are about to bring on our special guest. She is super, super amazing. She is going hard, as they say, in the paint. I wanted to bring her on because there's so much that she has been doing with her business that I needed all my ladies to know what was popping. Like, we have so many ladies out here that are doing amazing things, and I'm trying my best to let y'all know. But y'all, listen, tonight, I want to bring in Teneshia Phillips. She is an entrepreneur that has perfected the craft of moving in silence. Okay, that's we ain't gonna I ain't gonna touch that, but that's a whole. Sometimes that's needed. A lot of times that's needed. She has perfected the craft of moving in silence. If you don't know what that means, listen. You better talk. You better ask somebody, because. I ain't gonna touch that tonight. She is focused on making an impact over just being an influencer. Come on. She's a moving in silence influencer. That's powerful, Liz. You heard me? Teneshia, welcome to the
room. Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl, hey. How
you
doing?
Hey. I'm great. I am doing great today. How are you?
Welcome. Listen, if you are viewing, and I know you are, make sure you give us some hearts and welcome Teneshia into the room. If you on YouTube, just say, hey, girl, hey. That's okay. Just say, hey, girl, hey. Let her know. Welcome her, because that's what we do with a Woman's Experience podcast. Teneshia, I am so grateful and so glad that you got on with us tonight.
I am excited to be here. Excited for, the journey, the chance to catch up and chit chat. So I'm ready.
I know. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance that, share a little bit more. But listen, I was thinking, are you ready for Christmas?
No. No, listen, I was just telling someone today, like, I was talking to one of my cousins, and I'm like, listen, these kids are about to get 2-3 gifts, and I'm calling it a wrap. They receive all year long. I'm not stressing myself
Yes.
out this year. I have too much going on. You're
Talk
going to get what
all
you get
about
and
it.
not throw a fit, okay?
Talk all about it. See, now, everybody with women's experience know I got 6 kids. So for a long, long time, it's been tell me what you really, really want. You get that, and then that's it. Leave me be. But
Right.
honey, they got lists this year. I don't know what they think. They see mommy working and they think, oh, mommy got it.
Listen, I said,
I may have it, but it's not for you, boo. Oh, okay.
that part.
But yeah,
part.
I'm not ready either. I am not ready either. Yeah, that took me to a place. I guess I'm gonna get ready
You
because just like
better.
I
We
said in
both.
the beginning,
It's here. Like, not even it's coming, because we'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be the 24th. So
Christmas Eve.
Christmas
Yeah.
is here, girl.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
I know. I'm excited because you know what? This year has been really, really exciting. I call it I say the post-COVID kind of, sort of, not really, but trying to be type of situation.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Things have been really weird for the last couple of years, but as far as the economy or whatever. But as a business woman, you had to definitely maneuver, shake up some things, and do some things a little different from the norm to be more just productive in your business altogether. And I was sitting and I was thinking about, there was something you brought up to me the other day, and I was thinking about how a conversation on Clubhouse where it was just a few of us up there and we was just keeping it real. Like, we was being really transparent. We was being really real with each other, and it was just an open space to share. And I'm all about that. Being able to be your true self around other women. So we had a few ladies. It was Sheree.
Yes.
Sheree was up there, which is another coach. Woo-hoo. So it was me, you, and we were just sharing our strengths that we felt we had, and then our places where we needed to push past.
Yeah.
And I would just share. I know with me, it was pre podcast, and I was just like, I just need to get out of my place and just push past.
Yeah.
And there was something y'all was saying, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Here we are. Let me do it. Now, let me tell you, I think I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I really didn't have the knowledge of how to do it.
Yeah.
And that was a place where it kind of stopped me from doing what I needed to do, to push past and go, like to just go. But let me tell you, there was someone who I call her my person. Listen, she came because I had a nutrition club, and she came in and she was just talking. And I promise you, and I was just sharing with her how I wanted to do the podcast. And it wasn't probably like a couple of days after we was on the Clubhouse. And she was just like, oh yeah, oh, this is all you need. And you could just do this. And then this, and this, and this. And I was like, okay, Lord.
Yeah.
And I've been on go ever since. And she has just been, and I will shout her out, Miss Baker. She has been my person ever since. She has been helping me being knowledgeable about it. And everybody needs a person in business.
That's true.
to be able to give you the information that you might not know or whatever. But did you want to share anything about that conversation when we had on Clubhouse? That we was on there for hours.
That was like, I was so grateful for the time that those nights that we connected. And even though we did not do that for a long period of time, I think it was definitely impactful because for me, it was just having the space to be vulnerable. And sometimes I don't feel like we have that. We can't really trust, certain people to let our guard down enough to be, completely our most authentic self. And in that environment, I felt like we were all able to truly share, like, our strengths, and then those areas where, there was opportunity for growth, and we genuinely wanted to see each other get there. Absolutely. So that's been the most amazing part for me, is to see you do your thing, girl. Like, I'm like, we was just talking about this at the beginning of the year.
We was talking. It from talking to action.
To action, and to have you guys speak life into me and to encourage me to keep moving, to keep doing, and then to do the same for you and for Sheree as well. It's just been amazing. And I feel like we need to connect again. Okay.
Absolutely. We can have a round table. We can show our ladies our culture, the true authenticness of being real, being transparent. And the growth that comes from the authenticness of being in a room together with someone is mind-blowing.
But listen, here's the thing that I had a conversation with the lady that I was working with over the summer, is that a lot of times in our friendships, we can't receive that benefit because they don't know their self in the most authentic capacity. So they can't be authentic, and it just comes off like, where my girl's at, but your girl don't know where she is herself. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's where you love your friends where they at, but then there's a time where you're growing yourself and then you evolving, and a friend might not understand, just like you saying, they don't understand the evolve. So you have to move in a room where it's like-minded people. Not to saying that your friend, your girl is not your girl, but it's a different conversation.
It is a different conversation, and it is those different conversations that help you level up. Absolutely. And and that's just kind of where I've been this year. This year for me has been all about growth and grace, giving myself grace to be who I am.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
tapping into it.
I'm not always, the prim proper person that people might see. I present most of the time.
That day, don't worry about it. You ain't gonna see me in front of the camera, but don't worry.
But I love who I am. And I know who I am. Absolutely. And just being secure in that now is life changing. It's game changing when it comes to business specifically, because you have this level of confidence where that you know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's one thing that I am sharing with some ladies that are in some business sessions with me right now. And part of my module that I picked up was your confidence, your motivation, and your peace. That is part of the business, because you can easily get overwhelmed, lose focus. But if you don't know who you are and what you bring to the table, and know that you got to stand 10 toes down and knowing what you give, then it's easy to lose the vision that was put inside of you.
Yeah.
And so, it's great that you say that, because that is definitely, honey, when the friends ain't for you, the friends ain't supporting you, when the family ain't supporting you, when all of that, you got to stand and know that you have something to share with this world, and you are going to attract your tribe.
Yes. That's like, I'm excited about that, because that's what for a lot of this year, I felt very isolated. And now I see that I'm attracting my tribe, absolutely. I'm attracting women who are like me or going where I aspire to be. And it's like, okay.
I was at church Sunday, and a lady, she came up to me and she was just like, you may feel like you're alone right now. She said, but your isolation is needed. And I was just like, go ahead now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's tough. It's
but
that
I know it's all part of
isolation
the
is
grind
tough.
for me to focus. But
Yeah.
what were you saying?
I'm saying, like, when you're going through that season of isolation, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And that's been, I promise, like, my life over this last year. And, some of my friends, of course they don't understand what's going on with me.
Yeah.
But it's like, it allowed me to be laser focused on the things that I know that God has purposed me for.
Absolutely.
And he's grown me in that. And then it gave me time to see, like, who's really for me, because those people who are for you, even though they may not understand, they understand.
They understand. Yeah.
But those who are not for you will fall away, she changed, she this, she that. And then you see, where their place really is in your life. Yeah. But those people who are just like, you good. I know you're going through whatever, but as long as you're good, I'm good. I don't got to talk to you every day. We don't have to text all the time, but you good, I'm good. Those are your people.
Those are your people. They are I call them my persons. Like, that's my people. Like, so yeah. I am totally excited about all that is happening with you and your business. I am excited. I'm just excited, period. I'm excited for any woman who understands and she truly taps into her magic. Because she is any woman, we are strong beings. Mm-hmm. We do a lot. And I think a lot of women don't understand the capacity of how strong they truly are because they're focused on their task and their titles. But once they really truly focus on who they are and then realize, oh, I did all of that. I did that.
Yes.
Then they can tap into so much more. So that is the platform that a woman's experience stands on to say, hey, girl, there's more for you out there because you are super, super strong and amazing. So let's go into this business spotlight. Listen, tell us, what is your vision? What have you been doing? Tell us about your business. I'm all ears. Give it to us.
Okay. So,
tell us about you and your businesses.
Well,
I said this. Y'all heard
that. Teneshia, I'm from Kinston. I proudly rep Kinston, North Carolina. I live in Atlanta now. Well, outside of Atlanta, because people who live in Atlanta get mad if you say you live in Atlanta. If you don't pay Atlanta taxes, they like, don't say you live in Atlanta.
They feel some type of way.
Oh, it's tight like that. Oh, I live outside of Atlanta.
Okay.
But, I moved down here fully with the goal of retiring from the state. I have a degree in sociology and I was a social worker for many years. That's my passion. I still love helping people. And I will always do that. Mm-hmm. But went through some stuff with my body. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but leading up to that diagnosis, I did not know what was going on. It was hell for years. I mean, 2 years of burning, tingling, just my body all over the place. Mm-hmm. And so when I finally got the diagnosis, it was this job is stressing you out, it's killing you. You have to figure out what you're doing with your life. And so it was I just dove headfirst into entrepreneurship. I started a nonprofit with my cousin. It's actually based out of North Carolina, Bridging Legacies. We closed during the pandemic because we actually had a mental health facility in Kinston providing services to members of our community with diagnosis. But we also are helping veterans, making sure that they have the benefits that they deserve. Awesome. So it was twofold. The mental health clinic, we're no longer operating, but we are going to continue to provide those services to vets. That's one thing. I also have TP Management Group where I assist people with starting their businesses. I do offer some coaching services as well.
Awesome.
And just encouraging women, much like yourself, to just go for it.
Yeah.
My thing, I feel like my niche is just kind of like helping people who are interested in moving from corporate jobs into entrepreneurship, because that journey can be very difficult, and I feel like it's important to have someone that's walked that path and can help you along. So that's kind of my thing.
Oh,
And
I
then
like that.
most
That's a big transition.
it was listen, when I lost that check, like, they were stressing me out, but that check made me feel better. Okay.
Right. For a moment.
And so, like, I felt like Solange, like, trying to figure out, like, let me drink it away, exercise it away.
That was your theme song for a
Whatever.
minute. Was that your theme song for a minute?
I needed to get my life. I could not. I'm like, every first and the 15th, I was depressed. I was like, where's my money? But the great thing about entrepreneurship is that I no longer have to wait for the first and the 15th. I literally make money when I want to.
Absolutely.
And so, just helping people discover that freedom is very fun for me, because I am a social worker at heart. I love to help people accomplish their goals. That's it for me. I want to do this for life. But most recently, during the pandemic, my husband and I founded Fearless Life magazine, and I'm so excited. It has totally become my baby over the last year.
Oh.
And Mama worked hard to birth this one. And just seeing what he and I have been able to accomplish, who we've been able to feature, it's been an amazing journey. And I know that it's gonna go far beyond, like, just being a magazine company. I already see, like, I see it.
Yeah. And that's all it takes, is to see it, right?
Yeah.
Then you know how to work, go for it. So Fearless magazine is about to come out with a holiday issue, correct?
Yes. So excited about the holiday issue.
So let me go back for a second. You help business owners. You help people who transition from your niches from corporate to entrepreneurship.
Yes.
You also have had your own business for a while that was local in North Carolina, which is awesome. That's helping the veterans. It hurts me whenever you see anybody who is displaced and are homeless or anything like. But it bothers me to a core when I see someone who has served the country, and then they not having the benefits that they deserve to have. So that is truly awesome that you are able to, that you have that nonprofit to help assist our veterans.
Yes, that's something that's a passion passion for me, because my husband is a vet, and as I feel like once a military wife, you're just always a military wife. They will always, like, the military will always be near and dear to my heart. Yeah. Antonio served during Operation Iraqi Freedom. So, like, we were in the thick of it in the early 2000s, praying that this man was going to make it back home. So to know so many of his soldiers that did not make it home, or they have made it home, but they're not the same. And to have the struggle for the benefits that you fought for, were willing to give your life for. I feel that is very unfair. And so if there's anything that, Tierra and I could do to assist someone to make sure they're getting to their appointments, to just give them knowledge on what's available. Like, she and I are both, like, because she, like, I say I'm a military wife, but my cousin is really a military wife. Like, her
okay.
retired, and, like, her dad was military. So, like, for her, it's second nature, and she knows everything, like the back of her hand. So, you're in the hands of two capable women if you're interested in services.
Absolutely.
And shout out to our female vets, because
Hello. I said something the other day, during Veterans Day. I was honoring the veterans, and I was just like, for our female veterans, and I ain't taking nothing away from our male veterans, but hello, I say it 10 toes down. Women's experience is all about women. Okay. All right. And
There's
so
nothing
my
wrong with
thing
it.
is, you had the woman who served, and she was a mother. You had a woman that served, and she had, she dealt with whatever she dealt with while she was, actively serving, being a daughter, being a friend. She had to be a woman and have multiple hats and still serve our country. Listen, Ladybug, I salute you, Auto. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yes,
it's different because we women, we know what we experience. And so to salute our women veterans. And I don't think when people think of veterans, I feel like they think of male veterans
absolutely.
first.
Yes.
And so it needs to be the narrative of the woman as well, who went to toe, who was doing whatever she needed to do to support our country as well. So definitely so.
Absolutely. Like women vets, they just don't get the due that they deserve. Like, and they're not just nurses, over there. Like, we have women that are on the front line. We have, women doing all of the jobs that men do and doing it well. So they deserve their due too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So to go back to Fearless Life magazine, tell us more about the magazine. What does it feature? I know you said a new issue is about to drop. When can we expect that? That's exciting. So tell us some more about the magazine, Fearless Life magazine.
Yes. So Fearless Life is actually a faith-based magazine. Antonio and I wanted to create a space where millennials or non-millennials could come to receive, enlightening information that's inspirational, that encourage you to live your most authentic, bold, free life. Because I feel like a lot of times as Christians, we are put in a box and we're told, what we can or cannot do based off religion and based off of tradition and people's preferences. And so it's important to just have a platform where people learn that, you can love God and drink a glass of wine.
Absolutely.
You're not going to hell. It's okay. To also have somewhere that addresses real life issues, because I feel a lot of times issues within the church are swept under the rug and they're not discussed. And so we are that place where we're going to talk about real stuff, like real talk. I'm like geeked about asking, I think it's Christian Sex Ed on Instagram to be a part of our Valentine's edition.
Listen, can I go ahead and purchase my magazine?
Listen, Christians have sex? How we get all these little Christians?
Right. Real life situations, real life. It's not how can we give it? What kind of example is? Just having a hard day and you wanting to be able to vent and share and get perspective on how to really truly handle something versus someone saying, "Oh, baby, don't worry about it. Just pray about it."
Yeah, like even with mental health, I started therapy back in 2020. It feels like 2020 is still attached to this year. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You got a time lapse right here, but it's okay.
Yeah. So I actually started therapy. I think it was probably April of 2020. And it took me a minute to get there because it's like, everybody just pray about it. You don't got to accept anxiety. Blah, blah, blah,
the Lord
blah.
got you.
He does have me, facts, but he also has this good therapist that I found that's been helping me out and teaching me life skills and coping skills to get through some of the things that I've dealt with over the last year. And so I think that's important. It's conversations that we need to have.
Absolutely.
So add mental health advocate to my name because that's what I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's another thing that I really feel like in our culture. Understanding that mental health awareness is real. And it's okay to not be okay and get the help that you need. Not, I think, and I've said before, you have there is wisdom in our seasoned persons, all right,
Yes.
in our life. But a lot of times in the seasoned generation, they would tell you, oh, baby, go lay down somewhere, you be fine. Or what's wrong with you? Or if a child is acting out, oh, just whoop them. They need a good old whooping. That, type of thing. Like, it's not getting the real assistance that they need. And then when you're older, there's a whole lot of stuff that is starting to overflow from up under that rug.
Yes.
And it's not okay.
It is not okay.
So definitely, I know we was talking about faith-based, but yeah, I think all of that goes together.
No, for real, it does, because what we end up doing is passing down trauma. Like,
yes, absolutely.
and it takes for someone, like myself, not bashing my family, but we all have things to be like, this ain't right, and I'm not going to pass this on to my kids.
Absolutely.
I saw something that says like, I'm in therapy. Most people are in therapy because other people wouldn't go to therapy.
But that's real. That's real. But and how you dealt with that situation or situations is not. I'm not gonna be able to handle it that way. I'm gonna do it some different. So it is. I'm gonna say this out loud. It is totally okay to get the help you need. And if those persons in your life are your true persons, they will encourage you and support you, not talk down to you about, girl, you'll be all right. That ain't nothing. Or belittle something. Oh, you got a little stress on your life. Well, let me tell you about me. No, we're not comparing our situations.
Right.
I'm just going to go ahead and handle mine and, type of thing. So yeah, it is definitely important. So Fearless Life magazine, faith-based, real life situations.
Yes.
I love the Lord, but let me tell you how I dealt with this here. He got me, but I also got the resources that I need, allowing people to understand that there are resources out here for you to tap into, and still know who your main source is.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. So what else do you have in type of articles you have in your magazine that you would love to share? Because I know everybody that is watching us tonight is going to subscribe and get the Fearless Life magazine.
Listen, go follow us on Instagram. We got to get these numbers up. Fearless Life Mag, at Fearless Life Mag. Please.
Tell them again.
Go follow me at Fearless Life Mag.
Absolutely.
On Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, so our holiday edition, super excited about it. We have on our cover, I don't watch a lot of reality TV anymore, but I still watch Married at First Sight, right? It's one of my favorite shows. And so we were able to secure Vincent and Brianna Morales from season 12, which was here in Atlanta. I think they're like the only couple that stayed together. But when I was thinking about the cover, I'm like, what's more fearless than marrying somebody you ain't never seen?
Hello.
So we have been
indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could, but hey,
absolutely not.
Their love story is amazing, and we dive right into it, talking about their experience on the show, what it's like after the cameras leave, what lessons they've learned, holiday traditions, a beautiful, wonderful couple. So I was really excited, but let me tell you how things go, right? So we got Vincent and Brianna for the cover. I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna figure out the rest. So we have Charmaine Broom. She's with this organization called Blended Families. And I felt like that's a really good topic because we have a lot of people that have, blended families. I have a blended family.
Yeah.
And, we need to know that there's resources out there that can help you if you're having difficulty with blending your family. Yeah. She actually wrote a book called The Big Fight. So she talks about that, and what inspired her writing that book was like they legit got into a big fight, throwing tables and hands and everything. What some person what some may be surprised to know about Charmaine is that she's been one of the main singers with Kirk Franklin. For 16 years. She's traveled all over the world with Kirk Franklin, and she still does. Singing with him. And so amazing, phenomenal woman.
Awesome.
Her husband's doing his thing. He's the keyboardist for everybody. Amazing couple, amazing like family and what they're doing. I'm excited to feature her in her story.
Awesome.
Then we were blessed with the opportunity to have Ty Delaney, Mr. Victory Belongs to Jesus himself.
Wait a minute. And what he do? What's his signature? He go, yup.
Yeah. And so, man, the interview with Todd was just amazing. I learned so much about him. He is a phenomenal dad and husband. Like, Todd has created this business, Delaney Land Music, where independent artists can come and work with him. Q Parker, Todd Galbraith, just people who are top level producers, singers, songwriters, to fulfill their dreams. And so very excited to have the opportunity to talk to him about Delaney Land Music in the holiday edition. Awesome. And then to like top it all off, because we still have some bangers in there, but then I was blessed with the opportunity to sit in on a press conference with Iyanla Vanzant. And I was like, Lord, fix my life.
Okay. Come on, Fearless Life magazine.
I just want to sit on her lap and cry like the people on the show.
We'll get you one of them cuddle moves up on her chest. Be like,
can you rock me?
Right. I just want to sit here a minute. No worries.
That's it. And so like her experiencing Iyanla, because it was definitely an experience, was something that I'll never forget. This lady is so wise. And hearing what her next is, because she's no longer filming Fix My Life, and she has this amazing product called Masterpiece, where it's luxury bath soaps and lotions, and each one, which I know you will love, comes with an affirmation. So she talks about it being a form of self-care, and you're putting on your lotion and your soap, and you're talking to your body to do what it's supposed to do, and you're commanding your day like you do every day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love that.
That interview was a banger. Like we have so much content from that interview. I could probably use it through the second quarter of next year. Okay. It could not all be in this issue, but amazing. Yeah. The key for me was hearing her talk about losing her daughter at, I think, like age 32, 34, very young. Yeah. And it's for her, this is about fulfilling her daughter's legacy. She talks about how normally it's the child running with the parents' legacy, but for her, it's the reverse. And most of the women of her family have passed at a young age. And so she's trying to ensure that her granddaughter has legacy from her mother. And that was very powerful. So this
look, I'm saying like,
and that's just like, but we have, Antonio, my husband, celebrity chef Hill, has some of his holiday recipes for his whiskey yams and his mac and cheese, which he's famous for. And we have tips on decorating your home for Christmas. We have some tips on navigating the holidays as a couple and how to reduce your holiday stress. So listen, when you ask me, was I ready for Christmas? No, not really. But I know how to not be stressed because of the article that's in this.
Give me the issue now. Let me get that issue now, because I know. Whew,
it's a banger. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't just saying it because it's my magazine.
No. It's all like it's packed full of.
It is definitely packed. Like we had to shelve some articles, and I'm like, man. Yeah. But hey, God is good, and I'm excited about the release. I don't have an exact date yet. We're looking somewhere around maybe next week.
Let me get mine.
So I will definitely let you know so you can let everyone know
Awesome.
to
Awesome.
grab it, check it out, and see what we have going on.
Awesome. 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 I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
Listen, this is how you create the waves. Fearless Life Magazine, TP Management Group, Teneshia Phillips,
Yes.
doing your thing. That's why I wanted to reach out and spotlight you because listen, it's gonna be your name is gonna be a household name really, really soon. And I love getting women up here so that you can share all the amazing, amazing things. Can you tell I love all things women?
Yes. Like you legit light up when you talk about women. I
Yes,
love it.
I love it
And
when
it's genuine. Like I can tell that it's truly genuine with you. It's not just fluff. Like you really
it's
mean it.
listen, if I see a woman winning or I see her moving towards her win,
Yeah.
okay? If she was yesterday, she was gonna cuss that girl out, but today she didn't. She let her live.
You
I'm
won.
proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you.
And even if you cuss her out, sis, it's okay. Just try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. Try not to. Just do your best. Do your best you can.
Try again tomorrow.
I sure appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming on tonight and sharing all the amazing things that you are doing outside of Atlanta in GA.
Okay.
Let me just
I don't need that smoke.
I don't want that smoke either. She is outside Atlanta in GA. She is moving and grooving, doing amazing things down there. And tied in here, she is doing amazing things in North Carolina as well. Soon to be an international name. Don't even
Come
worry
on
about
now.
it. Just get ready. You
Look,
guys,
the churchy in me.
so serious though, so serious. Y'all get ready for this international movement, okay? But I appreciate you for coming on tonight. You guys go to Instagram. Make sure you follow her on Instagram, Facebook, but make sure you do. No, I ain't gonna say in just one or the other. Go to both. Go to Instagram. Teneshia, tell us again your Instagram handle for the magazine.
Yes, it's at Fearless Life Mag, MAG.
And make sure you follow her on
On
Facebook.
Yes, on Facebook. You can check out our website, fearlesslifemagazine.com. There you can purchase ads for the magazine. You can submit yourself to be featured. You can request for someone else to be featured.
Absolutely.
You
Did
just
you
give me
hear
some
that? Wait a
feedback.
minute. Let me slow that down. Let's not move fast on that one. Any entrepreneur who is looking for an opportunity to get in front of more faces with your business, you need to tap into. If you are a business owner, you know the importance of getting in front of more faces, getting more leads. So, Fearless Life, she just told you. I'm trying to slow it down. She just told you all that is about to be in this holiday issue, and there's more to come. That's just not one issue. There are going to be more issues coming. So you want to make sure that you are inside the magazine.
Okay. Because it's going to be in February when the next issue is released. Like, we already have, the cover, and he's awesome.
Okay. And you ain't got to tell us no more because you already told us what's packed up in this issue that's about to drop really, really soon. So make sure if you are a business, hey, I am.
Oh, you already know.
I'm coming. I'm going to be in there, smiling. Hey.
You in there.
But make sure you tap into it. It's fearlesslifemagazine.com, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tap in. Make sure you subscribe so you can get any up and coming notifications, anything that's dropping. You don't want to miss out. Teneshia, I want to say appreciate you for coming on tonight.
You're so welcome.
You gave so much information tonight. We was able to have some girl talk. We slid in some girl talk tonight as well. So anybody that is watching tonight, please make sure you connect with her if you want to get more information, but you need to definitely connect with her to hear about Fearless Life Magazine. I hope your holidays are amazing. I hope those kids get everything they want from their mama and Santa Claus.
They're not.
It's a shame. And they ain't. And they not.
And I'm not ashamed of it.
Oh my gosh. That was good to me. But it's real talk because they ain't.
No, ma'am. These kids are ridiculous.
No, ma'am, no, sir.
They don't even want to wash dishes, and all you gotta do is put it in the dishwasher.
Oh, see, wait, don't do that. We gotta come back. We're gonna have to come back and talk about that right there. Let's put it out there in the air. How you gonna want them forks, but you can't even wash that fork?
Let me tell you, my daughter throws away forks. We cannot keep a real fork in this house. I'm like, we just bought some forks. Where's all our stuff? She don't want to wash them, so she throws them in the trash. I'm convinced. These forks, where they going? They're not socks. Everybody knows socks get lost in the, like a sock. Okay, a fork
though. Well, we gotta go buy forks before we eat. We ain't got no forks to eat with. Okay,
she can miss me with that. So,
but yeah, we're gonna have that round table before.
Let's go.
We're gonna like, listen, and you ain't.
Respectfully, no.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I will be chatting with you real soon. Make sure you put in the comments your website and your Instagram and Facebook handle so that everybody will have access to it. Pretty please. Thank you so much. All right. Have a good evening. Thank you, Teneshia, for joining us.
You are welcome.
So, oh my gosh, that interview was so awesome with Teneshia. I appreciate her for joining us tonight. Man, she had so much amazing information about her business, the Fearless Life magazine that you need to make sure you subscribe to and make sure you get. You know how you check Facebook? You need to be able to check Fearless Life magazine. Yep. I'm going to make sure I get my issue. Make sure you tap into yours. Of course, whenever it drops, if you are not following her, I will make sure you guys know what is going on. So I have a few announcements that I want to share. Yes, so I'm doing, I want to donate to a single mom for the holidays for her household. I want to make sure that I provide toys for her children and provide a food box so that she will have for Christmas. It is a few days left for those nominations to happen. So you want to make sure that you go to awomensexperience.com, of course, and nominate a wonderful, amazing mother, a single mom who goes hard throughout the course of the week. Make sure that you nominate her so that she can be, her name can possibly be picked to be on, to be our special mom that we honor. Thank you so much. I want to say, so we honored our lovely ladies for Thanksgiving. I thank you so much for everyone who gave those nominations for that. So we just had our fellowship girls day out. I want to thank all the ladies who came out and was supporting and was part of that. I appreciate you having our girl time before the year end. I appreciate you so much. If you have any questions, and I got one more other thing that I want to share, but if you have any questions, if you want to know more about my life coaching, know more about me, know about the merch, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts on the website, please go to awomensexperience.com. But one last thing I want to share. I didn't share it last because it's not important, but it's super is more. Your girl wrote a book of We Affirmations. Here is the book. Make sure that you tap in and go to the website and get your book of affirmations. I am so excited about this book. I had you in mind whenever I wrote this book. I want you to make sure you tap in, get your book. If you don't go to the website and get it, you can go to Amazon. It is also offered as a paperback and ebook. You can go to Amazon and purchase the books, or you can go to the website. And I am excited about that. Y'all just don't know. All right. I have some more events that are coming up, but those announcements will come up a little later. But as always, I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate Teneshia for joining us and being on here tonight and sharing all her awesome information. And I will see you guys really, really, really soon. Make sure you tap in. If you didn't get a chance to share this broadcast out. Thank you. Love you guys. See you next time.